Yeah, this is the new frontier. And if you look at relationship scientists right now, we're all scrambling to try to figure out how we can understand this. And is this going to be good in some ways and bad in other ways, or is it all just an unmitigated disaster? So speaking well beyond the data that we currently have, where I can see the value in some of these chatbots is for getting people through acute episodes of profound loneliness, disconnection. You know, getting over a breakup is hard. One of the most important ways of getting over a breakup is just to feel like you've got other people around you who will listen to your story. And maybe you have to tell that story 5, 10, 25 times.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's hard for friends to do. Like, it's legitimately hard to listen to this story over and over again. Chatbot wants to help with that. I'm not going to say no. That's because that's a moment where, like, the sycophancy, I think it's sycophancy of the chatbot, that's actually kind of what people need in those moments. So as a way of getting through an acute stressor, an acute stressor and an acute crisis, maybe. But I am more worried about the idea that these will become ongoing attachments where the whole point of the chatbot is to try to meet your needs, make you feel good, not present any challenges. Frankly, not a lot of opportunities for self-growth. Like, it's not clear to me how that's going to happen. Like, how are you going to learn from your differences with somebody else when it's a chatbot? I don't know. That seems up in the air to
that
me.
will tell you you're the best,
Yeah,
no matter what you
right.
do. Great idea, buddy. Keep going.
Yeah, like this is not going to go well if people get used to this. If this is what people start to expect in their relationships. Ultimately, I think this won't. I don't want to like talking about this, like I'm going to accidentally, tell, OpenAI what to do. And they're going to be like, oh, that's a good idea. But what the reason I think that people aren't going to attach to these things at a mass scale actually has a little bit to do with what we were talking about earlier. One of the key things that people really love about close relationships is feeling appreciated. Feeling like you did something to help somebody else out, help them understand a problem better. Just you were there for them when they were down. Does ChatGPT need my help solving a problem? Does ChatGPT like need me to be there for it when it's having a rough day? Again, that's gonna, if ChatGPT figures out a way to do that, now we're in trouble because now I'm really going to feel attached like this thing needs me.
So if they make the boyfriend module that approaches you and it makes bids and it's vulnerable, then
right.
we're in deeper.
Yeah, right. So anyway, please, OpenAI, do not listen to this part of the conversation. But that would be that's the part that makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
Is if we got to there. I don't quite know how you do that unless you fail to solve the alignment problem. So the alignment problem essentially means that these AI, whether it's a chatbot or superintelligence or whatever, if you've solved the alignment problem, it means they're never going to act against the human's interest. I don't understand how a relationship can have all those components we just talked about if there isn't a threat that I will be dumped for doing something wrong. I mean, that's like a threat in a typical relationship. That's a kind of a necessary piece to feel the joy and the connection and the, loving, just being appreciated by somebody. It's like, this is somebody who could choose to be spending their time elsewhere, but they're choosing to spend it with me. Well, if the AI can choose to spend time with me or not, then it can probably choose to kill me or not. And that's scary for other reasons. So I don't know how this eventually goes, how this movie ends, but I'm definitely nervous.
To go even deeper on these ideas, you can watch my full episode using the link in the description or the box on the screen.